File handling in BASIC. A file is a collection of data or information. Almost all information stored in a computer must be in a file. In our daily life, we create different types of files such as Paint files, WordPad files, Excel files, text files, etc. We also save our BASIC programs. BAR's file extension is also a type of file. So, we can say that everything in a computer is stored in a file. File handling is a process to create data files, writing data to the data file, and read data from it. It is simply a writing program and storing information in files for future use, which helps in managing data and working with data. We can search data from files, delete it, and so on. The file of the computer can be categorized into two types, which are explained below. A program file is a set of instructions written in a computer language for data processing under a unique file name. Program files are associated with providing access and execution of a program on the computer system. A program file extension is added to a file name by the program itself. It contains instructions that are used to manipulate data and display the output. The program files extension of BASIC is. BARS is an extension. Data files are a collection of data such as name, address, phone, etc. that are required for data processing. In a data file, related data are stored in a row known as a record. Data files are stored separately from the program file. It provides data to the program files. Data files are linked to a program file during the execution. Let's discuss some advantages of data files. The data stored in the data file can be reused as required. The single data file can be used by different programs. Data file provides flexibility to recover saved data whenever required. The data files can be created, modified, or deleted as required. Types of files. Sequential access files. Sequential data file is a file that must be accessed in sequential order. Data from these files are read sequentially, item after item, starting at the beginning. Sequential access file is easy to handle. In their sequential file, we cannot change the existing entry or insert a new entry. To do this, we should copy the entire content to another file, making the changes on the way, and then copy the correct data back into the original file. We cannot simply locate or go back to read a particular data item. A disk consists of a number of concentric circles known as tracks. The data items are stored on these tracks sequentially. Random access files. Random access means the ability to read and write anywhere in the file, where data are simply appended to the end of the file and is accessed by crossing from the start of the file in sequential order. Random access files are created on disks that allow us to read or write from the files in random order. Random access files allow more flexible access than sequential files. You can read or write any record directly in a random file without searching through all the records. Statements and their functions with syntax. Open statement. This statement is used to open sequential data files for writing data to the data file or reading data from the data file using output, input, or append mode. Syntax. Open file name .dat for mode as hash file number. Write hash statement. This statement is used to send or store one or more data items to the specified file using either output or append mode. It inserts commas between the data items and encloses strings in double quotation marks. Syntax. Write hash file number, variable list. Print hash statement. This statement is used to add spaces between data items while storing data, and it does not enclose strings in double quotation marks. 234 New Gateway to Computer Science Book -10 Syntax. Print hash variable list.